Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Forensics Crime Scene Detective. Almost forgot the name of the game we're playing. That's not a good start. This is episode, who knows, I think it might be episode 6, or it might be episode 5. I can't remember. It might be 6. Anyway, I think it is 6, or it could be 7. Interesting. I think it might be 7 actually. Anyway, let's take a look at our cases, shall we? Let's take a look. And we are going to do, now we've done all the training courses, they're done, finished kaput. We've done cold storage. We haven't done hotel burglary, I don't believe. We've done breaking and entering, haven't we? Have we done this one? Maybe we haven't done, maybe we've done hotel burglary. Yes, we've done hotel burglary. I told you lie, that's the one with the fingerprints. And we had to go and check all the fingerprints. We're going to do breaking and entering. So a breaking and entering was reported in the residence of one Marcel Mayer in Lusiter 4. The initial questioning leaves the officers in doubt of the claims of the victim. Forensics team was notified to maybe prove or disprove the involvement of Marcel Mayer himself. A DNA sample of Marcel Mayer is attached. Okay, let's take this case on and we'll go out and yes, let's get this case started. Let's get this case started in here. So how yous all doing? All good? Hope yous are doing well. Hope you're enjoying this series. The game has had a couple of updates, nothing major. So we'll see. 9:45 AM, you arrive at the ground floor apartment where a break-in was reported. Though officers suspect the homeowner staged the scene, collect DNA evidence to verify the break-in claim. So we have to see if he's lying or not. So there's a break-in, and the officers suspect the homeowner is staging the scene. I guess for insurance reasons. I'm not sure why else. Collect DNA evidence to verify the break-in claim. Okay. So here we are. Now, watching some of my videos back, I realised that I'm very jerky with my mouse, so I'm going to try and do this a wee bit smoother just to make it easier for you guys to watch. How does that sound? Oh, here's a mess in here. A big mess. Now, are we just here to collect DNA, or are we here to get fingerprints as well? There's a bit of blood. So there we go. We have found a bit of blood already. Okay. Obviously cut themselves on the glass here. Bed's pretty neat. Yeah, looks like they've ransacked the place. Is there anything in this other room? There's always a bathroom and another bit of blood there on the shaver. Okay, on the razor, sorry. So we have 2 blood samples we can collect. I'm not sure. Let's open our cases. Wow, we have 2 cases. Oh, yes, evidence gathering. Let's take our evidence markers because we're going to need to place them down. So, maybe put you, can you go? Maybe there. I don't know if the photograph will pick up, but we'll try it. And you will go beside this one. There we go. I don't know there's any more blood. Anything on the floor? I don't think we use the UV light for this year. We don't. That's just fingerprints. What's that down there? Nothing. Just take a wee look to make sure there's no blood. Like, surely you should be taking this cup and getting like saliva tests and all off it, but I guess that wouldn't prove anything because the homeowner could be his because he lives there, obviously. What is cordoned off in here, I wonder? Why are we not allowed in there? Right, let's take a photograph of this evidence. So we'll return that. We'll get our camera. Document everything. Photo taken. Perfect. And the second one over here. Try not to cut ourselves. Perfect. Now we'll get our swabs and we will collect the blood. So let's take the photo back there. We've got our UV light, mind you. And a fingerprint, so we could get fingerprints as well. Okay. We might search for some fingerprints next then. Just dab, dab, dab. Dab, 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 dab. Dab, 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 dab. Collect that. And we'll do the same again for the one in the bedroom. Dab, 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 dab. Dab, 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 dab. Is that enough? I believe that's enough. Okay. So we've got our 2 bits of evidence, our blood samples. Let us put that back. Might take our UV light and just take a quick look around the place. Oh, the game starts slowing down there. Might take a quick look around just to see if we can see any fingerprints. Now obviously this isn't really needed. I don't think it's needed. I think we're just literally, let me check the tab. Briefing. Yeah, just a DNA sample. Just, there's his sample. I've got 2 blood samples here. Yeah. So it doesn't say we need to collect fingerprints, but we have a UV light. We may as well use it. But then how in depth do you want to get with it? All we're trying to do is prove that the blood is either his or not his. If it's his, then he staged this thing. If it's not his, then he's telling the truth and someone did break in. That's all we're here to prove. Yeah, maybe we'll just leave it then and go back to the lab and analyze this blood. Just let it load up. I like my blue lights, by the way, because they're battery powered and they've lasted a good wee while. I'll have to charge them. Right, where is our blood analyzer? Oh yes, we put it in here, don't we? Place our samples. So there we go. Close this up and let that do its thing with the samples, and then we'll compare them under the microscope. Oh, this thing here, sorry. This light box. Right, let's take this one. What's that? What one is that one? That's his. Okay. And then we'll compare it with these 2. And see if there's a match. There we go. Alright, let's take these 2, take it to our light box. Okay. Let's take it with the first one. Okay, now let's take a look. There's going to be 3. But then we need to change the size. It needs to be 3 in quick succession, so something like this. Something like that. But I don't think this is going to be a match from first glance. This doesn't appear to be any kind of match at all. You know, to make them... Oh, here, hang on. Hang on. No. Nope. This is like my least favorite. It's always been my least favorite minigame to do this. I don't know why, I just find it really annoying. Let's go back to selection. Let's check the second one, see if it's a wee bit more obvious. Now let's change the size. Is there any like pattern here? Is there any like telltale sign? This wee bit here, I guess, can match up with some of these ones. What about this one? No, size is completely off. Oh, you're here? What's this? What is this? That's slightly off again. Nope. Again, not that. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Let me see. No, it doesn't match. This one kind of matches, but the rest of them don't. Don't think this is going to match either. No. These guys seeing a match out there? Am I missing something really obvious? Like really obvious? So you need these 2 points are near enough the same. That's slightly taller, but these 2 points near enough the same. So you want trying to see with my eye. I mean, that's something similar. This one here is something similar. But there's no way that that's ever going to match up in the month of Sundays. I mean, I could say it don't match. I could go that crazy. See, that looks like it could be close. It's just slightly out, look. It's just slightly. They are close, man. That is close. It's too close. I'm gonna say no match, you know. I could be wrong about this. It could be a match. Okay. What about this one? Again, you're looking for 3. You're looking for 2 straight up and downs, right? And then this one has a little triangle bit beside it. So you're looking for that. You're looking for 2 up and downs, and then one with a triangle bit. So triangle bit, triangle bit, triangle bit, triangle, 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 triangle. What about down here? I mean, triangle. There's 2 up and downs. Well, that's not really. Because that's got to be a bit of a lip to it. Interesting. Over here, if I was to space it out and lower it, something like that, yeah. Again, it doesn't match it up perfectly, no. I'm gonna say this is also not a match. You expect the shaven one to be a match, wouldn't you? So I am seriously missing something. I think I've done this wrong. Just realized we can do it this way. That's so much easier. And how do we scale it then? I just did this like this. Okay. Using the keyboard. Make it a wee bit easier. Right, get me back to selection. Right, I'm missing something here. One of these is gonna match. Like, again, it's just straight up and down. The only ones that's really straight up and down are these ones. And they do not match. Uh-huh. I don't know if this is right. I'm gonna say back. Exit. I'm gonna take these both. And I don't think this is right. Let's take another look at the tab. What was off the shaver? The DNA sample of the shaver should be his, right? Source 1. Let's take a look at source 2 again. I think... Yeah, let's take a look at this one. Okay. Give me some telltale signs. Give me some telltale signs. Does not match. Give me a straight up and down. There's a straight up and down there, but again, it does not match. Just can't get the match. I do. No, see, just to get that locked in the... Jesus, it's really hard doing it with the keyboard. Just to get that locked into place there. Look how off it is. Maybe we're getting closer. There's no doubt about it. But there's that gap. See that gap there? That doesn't really have that gap. Should we go for a gut and just say it doesn't match? What do you think? Yeah, I'm gonna go back and exit. I'll go with my gut and say they don't match. And I could be completely wrong. In fact, I think I am wrong. But I'm gonna try it because those to me do not match. Send evidence. Send evidence. See what comes back as. You've gone and fucked it. You stupid ass. I haven't got nothing back. Is that a good sign or a bad sign? Yeah, I haven't got nothing back. That's not good. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Just guess both of them's a match. This is like the most annoying thing ever. Is there a way of cheating this? Not really. Oh man, I need some help. That's definitely do not match, right? That's definitely do not match. This one might match. Let's say they do. Let's say they do. Let's cheat. Export. Profiles match. You know, I'm not sure if they do. Get our results. I just don't know if they do or not. I'll send you this. When you get back to me, this is just guesswork. I got an email. A comparison of the blood sample found at the scene with the DNA reference of Marcel Mayer confirms a match. The blood found at the crime scene belongs to the reported victim himself. This raises serious doubts about the claimed break-in. Okay. So, do we just say both of them's a match and just guess? Really cheat? I think you're right. I think we might have to. Profiles match. Export. Let's see. Is this fabricated evidence? Best guess, and it's Friday afternoon. I want to go home. So we'll see. Right, let's just send that too. This is how scary real life could be if you were just linked up to something. Oh. Okay, so both blood samples from the broken window in the bathroom sink have been confirmed as belonging to Marcel Mayer. The blood trail is consistent with someone cutting themselves on the broken glass and then cleaning the wound in the bathroom. Combined with the recently increased insurance sum for breaking and entering, the evidence strongly suggests the robbery was staged. Marcel Mayer has been brought in for further questioning. So the DNA samples confirm the robbery was staged. Marcel Mayer stood to gain a larger insurance payout from a robbery. The insurance company confirmed the sum was increased a month prior, specifically for breaking and entering. The victim admits to the fraud after being presented with the facts. Case closed. There you go, the guy's going down, even though I technically didn't prove anything because I couldn't do it. Are you ready to close the case? Yes. There you go. So, what's our points looking like? Oh, 44. We didn't get the best there now. So we didn't. But we'll know for next time. So 3 new cases we've unlocked. We've unlocked 3 new cases. Let's see what they may be. Alright, so we've done cold storage, hotel burglary, breaking and entering, and shooting mishap. The next one is basement blood scare. Police were dispatched to a possible violent crime in the multi-family house. The neighbour, Uwe Hartman, or Ube Hartman, discovered suspicious red stains on the walls and floor of the basement. The owner of the basement, Marcus Feldman, is currently abroad and cannot be questioned. Shall we go for basement blood scare? Shall we do it? See if we can do a better job of getting blood and DNA samples this time. That's really going to be the bane of this game, I think, is that DNA analysis. It's really annoying. I'm not quite grasping it. Okay, Maine's residential area, 2:30 PM. You've arrived at a multi-family house following reports of suspicious red stains found in a basement. Investigate the basement and collect all relevant evidence. Okay. So here we are in the basement. Nothing up here. No, that's an escape. So it's really just in here. Where's our toolbox? Oh, hello. It's a bit of a bigger area. Oh, this is locked. There's our... Ah, so it's in here. Right, okay. So we'll open our case lid. And let's open this case lid. Alright, let's get our evidence markers and go looking. Right, so let's get down. There's that. There's a bit of blood there. And there is a wee bit of blood there. We don't actually know if it's blood or not. I shouldn't say blood because we're not sure. We are not sure yet. Any other bits and pieces? None that we can see offhand. So we don't even know if this is blood, right? We don't know. Let's take a look at the case file. The briefing. Yes, the owner of the basement discovered suspicious red stains on the walls and floor of the basement. So we just have to figure out exactly what they are. Yeah. Might not be blood. That's our job to figure that out. Let's take our camera. And get down. And where's the other one? Oh yes, here. Okay. Put that back. And let's take our swabs. I'm gonna start collecting some of this. Again, just dab, dab, dab. I go dabbing in the morning, I go dabbing at night. Nice. And last one. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. Got our evidence. Let's take our UV light maybe. Put these back. Get our UV light out. See if there's any fingerprints. It may just be a case of collecting the blood. We don't know if it's blood. I keep calling it blood, but we don't know if it's blood. I shouldn't call it blood. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go back to the lab. And, yeah, let's go back to the lab, please. Analyze what we've got. Here we are. Right, where's our little... Here we go. Let's place our samples. Place that one, and that one. Look at our documents. Now we've got nothing to compare it to. We've got no DNA sample to compare them to. So I guess we're just analysing what these are. What's this then? It is a DNA profile. So we're probably going to get a sample of someone now. Yeah, these are DNA samples. Okay. So it does look like it was blood. Let's go get our email. Let's send our evidence. We can't send evidence. There's no evidence to send. Analysis of the red liquid found in the basement reveals no traces of human DNA. Instead, it's identified as washer, a young red wine, likely from an exploded bottle formerly held in the fridge. Okay, so... what does that mean? Is that it then? It's funny that because it does say DNA. So have I done my job? That can't be it, surely. I must be missing something. See, there's no known DNA profile. I'm gonna go back to the crime scene because it doesn't seem like it's as simple as that. Like it's just wine that's spilt. Am I missing something? Let's go take a look. Can't open that up. You see, we need to really get one of the bottles of wine just to confirm it. I'm so confused what to do next. I feel like I'm missing something major. So I do. There's like a trail mark here as well. Like something's been dragged. Oh shit, there's another. Okay. I didn't get all the blood, that's why our Ryan, whatever you want to call it. I didn't get it. Okay, that's good. I'm glad I came back. Let's put this marker here. There we go. And we'll take a photograph. Let's get down. Alright, let's get our swabs. Don't know if this will make any difference really, but we're being thorough. Keep swabbing. And let's go back to the lab. Have we got all the evidence we need now to close the case? Who knows? Interesting, there's our diagram. Blood scar. Turns out it's probably not blood. But here, that's what we're here for, to rule these things out. Can't all be crimes. Okay, so it does its analysis. Hopefully it'll be wine. It could be blood, it could be a red herring, it could be blood. We'll find out. Here it is. Let's pick this up. Let's take a look. A biological sample unknown. Well, that's just about, okay, that's just another ballot, okay. I was wondering what that meant, but I realised it's the same as these ones. Okay, that's fine. So what am I supposed to do? That's red liquid found in the basement fills no traces of human DNA. Stays identifies washer or young red wine. So am I meant to find a bottle of this stuff? And I think you are. I think there should be a bottle of this stuff somewhere and we can find it and take an example of it and prove that it is that, right? I really don't know. I'm really confused. Like, there's not much. There's not much space here to really. Can't open anything. They can't open these boxes. Take. There's no blood in the door, right? No. No blood in the fridge. Where's my UV light? It just circles back around on itself. No blood here. I know the UV light's not really a torch, but I'm using it as a torch. There's a fingerprint. Okay, we got a fingerprint, people. Interesting. Any more fingerprints? Nice, maybe want to look. We do have a fingerprint here as well. Ooh. This just got very interesting. Any fingerprints here? Not that I can see. The plot. Oh, another one there. Okay, the plot is starting to thicken. Okay. Let's get our fingerprint collection. Oh wait, no. I need to do my evidence. Where's the other fingerprint? There. And there's another one. There. Okay. Let's get back up and get our camera. There we go. And same again for down here. And once more for this one. Okay, now we can collect them. Don't know what this is really going to prove. Or not prove. But we'll do what we need to do. Just dust for prints. Have to go get all the blue away. There we go. That's that one. I'll dust for this one. Inside the fridge. Again, I really wish we had a bottle of that wine to compare it to. Oh, a wee bit too much. Just a wee bit too much. Okay, and last one that I know of. Last one that I know of. It might not be the last one. Right, will this work out? Ah, just a wee bit too much again. There we go. Okay. Let's go back to the lab once more. With my new evidence. Oh, it's just like CSI. Right. A new email. So, fingerprint analysis throughout the criminal database yielded a match to Marcus Fieldman. His fingerprint and DNA profile have been added to the case file for a comparison. Oh, so we have a DNA profile now. So is there any evidence I can send? No. But what we will do is we will get the fingerprints matched up, hopefully. It's not in this room, is it? Is it this room? That's for extracting fingerprints. We don't need to extract them. We've got them. Marcus Feldman. So he's definitely a point of interest, a person of interest, should I say. Right, let's do some fingerprint analysis. We'll do this one. This looks like it's a match. To me, we'll do the junctions. Now, if it is a match to him, it doesn't really mean anything, right? I don't think it does. Oh, never mind. That was bad. Junctions again. We'll do junctions again. Strong evidence. We're going to make it very strong. There we go. So that's definitely a match. Back. In here. That's no match. Back. Third one. That's no match. I can tell that already. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? Right, let's exit it. Let's get the results. We'll send that to our contact. Don't know what this is really proven. So we'll send the evidence. See if he gets back to me. Yes, there we go. So fingerprint analysis confirms Marcus Feldman's presence in the basement. This is expected as it is his storage compartment. This is true. New information, a potential match for the unidentified fingerprint was identified. Marcus Fieldman's father, Dieter Fieldman, resides in the same building. A statement, fingerprint, and biological sample were provided by him. Okay. So we can now go see if this matches up with him. There's his dad. He looks a bit like him, doesn't he? Huh. Right, let's go see if these two fingerprints match up with him. Back. So Dieter. We've got this one. That's definitely a match. But let's just confirm it, shall we? I'll get our junctions. Our loop-de-loops. Oh, sorry. That's the wrong one. Our deltas. How can I say that's not a delta, honestly? Okay, so we'll just stick to the junctions. They're the easiest, really, to match up. To be honest with you. Strong. We need to be very strong. So hopefully this will turn into very strong. Yeah, so that's a match. This one here, that's going to be a match again. I can tell you that for free. Yeah, it's going to be a match. Another one up here. And let's get another one there. Very strong, so that's a match. Let's just confirm. No match. Okay, I keep hitting the wrong thing. I don't know why I do that. Let's get the results. And again, we'll send it to our contact. Just to keep ourselves right. So let's send, select all, send evidence. See if it gets back to us with any information. Fingerprint analysis report. The fingerprint analysis confirms that dealer Philbin's fingerprints match those collected in the basement. Okay. Now, of course, what we're going to have to do is compare the DNA samples, which is what I hate doing, as you know. So here's a DNA profile. Well, that's not going to match up with anything. There's no way that's going to match up with anything at all on this. So that's profiles do not match. Back to selection. Oh no, this is different. This might. Oh, but where is, like, somebody gives me a tip. Somebody give me a tip. See, to make that match, it doesn't. Just looking, just looking. You could maybe make this match. No, because look, to get that to be the right size, it's going to really go taller than this one to this one. I hate this bit of the game. I really do. If anyone has any tips on how to make this easier or more bearable, I'll gladly listen, hear them, and take them on board. I really hate these. I really hate it. Let me take a look. So this wee bit here comes out and down. I'm going to try and take a look at some of these and see if that's anything immediately obvious. And this one here, I suppose. No, like it doesn't match up at all. Just taking another look. I don't see a match here. But I was wrong the last time, and I'm possibly wrong again. Right, back to this. Number 6, that's no match. So it's this one here. I'm gonna say a match and just guess. Isn't that crazy that I'll do that again? And I wonder, will this work? That'd be interesting to see. Send mail, select all, send evidence. Let's see what he comes back with. Let's see if I've nothing, hasn't come back with anything. So we got a witness statement, a fingerprint, and a biological sample. So the fact it hasn't come back means I've done something wrong, right? Yeah, let's see. Witness statement. Dealer claims that he found an exploded wine bottle in the son's basement shortly before he left. He had cut himself in the broken glass while roughly cleaning the inside of the fridge. His fingerprints or DNA are taken for comparison. Oh man, I hate this. Hate this, hate this, hate this. This really annoying mini game. Back to selection. Maybe this one's a profiles match. And maybe this one is a profiles don't match. Could that be it now? Let's go find out. Send mail, select all, send evidence. I'm gonna have to look this up online, how to like tips on how to do this, because I'm just not getting it. So again, no email means it hasn't worked. Right. Let's take another look at this. Let's just see what I'm not getting. Back to selection, back. So, Marcus. So how will I do that? Does not match, right? That does not match. That, I would say. Does that match? Doesn't look like it matches to me. What if they all don't match? What if it just does not match? And that does not match. This one does not match. Right, there we go. I just sent these off. None of them match. I'll try that again. What if we did this way? Select all. Send evidence. Oh my god, I don't think this is going to work either. What have I not done in this case? So the fingerprints we've done are fine. A biological sample of 16. Right, so where's his sample? Number 16. Saliva, but where is it? Why can't I use it? Do I have to collect it? Where is the sample of his saliva? Oh, you idiot. Of course, I forgot to do this, but place samples, that one there, and start the analysis. I forgot to do this, but that's what it was. So it doesn't look like Marcus's matches at all, but it could match to him. This could be interesting. Right, that's no match. Number 4 would be no match, because that looks like it is the Ryan, because you see all these wee bumpy bits. So I'm going to say no match. I could be wrong about this, by the way. In fact, I maybe have to check those again to see if I am wrong. You're looking at a taller one. Yeah, what about this one over here? No. Right, what about... No. Man, there must be an easier way. I keep saying this, but there has to be an easier way. Profiles do not match. What about this one? Let's take a look. Again, I'm looking for this bit. This bit looks like it matches down here with this. Well, that's close. That's very close. That's a match. I found a match. Oh, here, have we done it? I wonder, have we done it? Let's go take a look. So we'll select all, send the evidence. That definitely matched that one. Got an inbox. Case closed. Analysis of the collected evidence confirmed that Dider Feldman was in the basement and that the blood belonged to him. The findings are consistent with his statement. The case is now closed. Okay, so he's telling the truth. So he said they went down there, he smashed a bottle and he cleaned it up, cut himself on the glass. The minimum requirements have been met, but there are still undiscovered leads. Do you want to close the case anyway? Yeah, why not? I don't know what else we could have done. So fingerprints. Oh, we must have missed a fingerprint. Because everything else is fine. We've got 76, 60, so we must have missed something here as well. But that is okay. Still score 79 out of 100. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah. I think this is where we'll leave the game for tonight. I have to go. I will have to go and research how that DNA system works, because it seems too complicated. And it seems like I'm missing something, so I'll go into it and have a look into it. But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying this. If you like the video, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel to be notified of more videos such as this one and others as they come on. And yeah, hopefully I'll catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.